ByteDance released a computer you can control with your words, Biwin and their tiny storage drive smaller than a penny, and Microsoft's magic Excel helper that understands plain English. You're not going to want to miss this. Welcome back to Kitty AI Daily, your go-to source for the latest and greatest in artificial intelligence. I'm your host, Kitty, and I'm super excited to share today's groundbreaking stories with you. Before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All right, let's dive in. Okay, first up, we have something absolutely mind-blowing from ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok. They've just released UiTaR's desktop, and let me tell you, this is game-changing. Imagine being able to control your entire computer just by talking to it or showing it pictures. That's exactly what UiTaR's desktop does. So what is it exactly? UiTaR's desktop is a free, open-source AI agent that lets you control your computer using natural language prompts and screenshots. No more clicking through menus or remembering keyboard shortcuts. You can just tell your computer what to do, and it does it. How cool is that? Here's where it gets really crazy. UiTaR's desktop uses something called enhanced perception to understand what's on your screen. It's been trained on tons of GUI screenshots, so it can recognize buttons, menus, and all those interface elements we deal with every day. It's like having a super smart assistant who actually sees what you see and knows how to interact with it. But wait, there's more. It also uses something called System 2 reasoning, which is a fancy way of saying it can think through multi-step tasks. Let's say you want to organize your photos, create a presentation, and then email it to someone. UiTaR's desktop can break that down into steps, do each one, and even learn from its mistakes to get better next time. It's constantly improving itself. Now, you might be wondering what devices this works with. Well, pretty much everything. It supports desktop, mobile, and web platforms. So whether you're working on your PC, browsing on your phone, or doing stuff online, UiTaR's desktop has got you covered. And get this, it comes in 3 different sizes, 2B, 7B, and 72B parameters. The bigger the model, the more powerful it is, but also the more hardware it needs. The 72B version is an absolute beast, but even the smaller models are incredibly capable. This is a huge step toward making computers more accessible to everyone. Imagine helping your grandparents with tech issues without having to walk them through every single click. Or think about how much time you could save on repetitive tasks. This could revolutionize how we interact with technology, making it as natural as having a conversation. Now, let's talk about something that's small in size but big on performance. China's Biwin has just introduced a mini SSD that's literally smaller than a penny. But let me tell you, this little thing is an absolute powerhouse. So how small are we talking? The Biwin Mini SSD measures just 15 x 17 x 1.4 millimeters. That's only slightly bigger than a micro SD card and smaller than a US penny. I mean, just think about that. You could lose this thing in the couch cushions and never find it again. But don't let its tiny size fool you. This mini SSD is packing some serious speed. We're talking sequential read speeds up to 3,700 Mbps and write speeds up to 3,400 Mbps. To put that in perspective, that's way faster than microSD express cards, which top out at 985 Mbps. It's even competitive with full-size SD express cards that are nearly twice its size. And it's not just fast, it's spacious too. The mini SSD comes in 3 storage options, 512GB, 1TB, and a whopping 2TB. That's right, you can have 2 terabytes of storage in something smaller than a penny. That's absolutely incredible. But here's where it gets really interesting. Instead of using the traditional M2 screw mount that most SSDs use, the mini SSD uses a SIM tray-style slot. That means you can swap it out as easily as you change the SIM card in your phone. No tools, no screws, just pop it in and go. Now you might be wondering about durability. After all, something this small might seem fragile, right? Well, Biwin has thought of that. The mini SSD is rated IP68 for dust and water resistance, and it can survive a 3-meter drop. So it's tough as well as tiny. So where will we see these mini SSDs? They're set to debut in handheld gaming devices like the Biwin 5 and 1X Player Super X. But that's just the beginning. We could see them in laptops, tablets, phones, cameras, and pretty much any device that needs fast, swappable storage in a tiny form factor. This is a game changer for portable devices. Imagine having gaming console-level storage in your handheld device or being able to carry multiple terabytes of data in your wallet. For content creators, this could mean having all your high-resolution photos and videos with you at all times, ready to edit at a moment's notice. All right, let's move on to our third story, and this one is for all you spreadsheet warriors out there. Microsoft has just introduced the COPILOT function for Excel, and let me tell you, this is absolutely going to change how you work with data. So what is the COPILOT function? Well, imagine being able to type plain English questions directly into Excel cells and having the spreadsheet understand and respond. That's exactly what COPILOT does. Instead of writing complex formulas or struggling with functions, you can just type something like, COPILOT, summarize the data in column A, and Excel will do it for you. This is a huge deal because, let's be honest, not everyone is a spreadsheet wizard. Excel is powerful, but it can be intimidating. With COPILOT, Microsoft is making advanced data analysis accessible to everyone, regardless of their technical expertise. So what can COPILOT do? A lot. It can summarize large datasets, categorize or label data, like doing sentiment analysis on customer feedback, generate new content, such as product descriptions, extract information from unstructured data, like pulling names and phone numbers from a block of text, and even explain complex formulas in plain language. It's like having a data scientist sitting right there with you. But here's where it gets really cool. COPILOT can also import data from external sources like the web, OneDrive, or SharePoint. It can highlight, sort, and filter data based on your prompts. It can identify insights, trends, and outliers, and even present them as charts or summaries. This is some seriously powerful stuff. Now, you might be wondering when you can get your hands on this feature. Well, it's currently available in Excel for Windows and Mac for beta channel users who have Microsoft 365 COPILOT licenses. The web version is coming soon via the Frontier program, so it's rolling out gradually, but it's definitely on its way. This is going to save you so much time. Think about all those hours spent wrestling with complex formulas or trying to make sense of massive data sets. With COPILOT, you can just ask Excel what you want to know in plain English, and it'll give you the answer. It's like having a conversation with your spreadsheet. Before we wrap up, I've got to share this bonus story that's just too cool to keep to myself. It looks like GPT-5 is getting some incredible new capabilities, including the ability to directly edit videos using the FFmpeg tool based on your prompts. So what does this mean? Well, imagine being able to say something like, trim the first 10 seconds of this video, add a fade transition, and extract the audio as an MP3, and having GPT-5 just do it for you. No more complicated video editing software or trying to remember a dozen different commands. Just plain English instructions, and boom, your video is edited. This is a huge step up from previous versions, where you could ask ChatGPT to generate FFmpeg commands, but you had to copy and run them yourself. With GPT-5, it looks like the model will be able to execute those commands directly, making the whole process seamless. His could completely democratize video editing. Right now, video editing can be complex and time-consuming, requiring specialized software and skills. But if GPT-5 can handle it all based on simple prompts, suddenly anyone can create professional-looking videos. Think about how this could help content creators, educators, small businesses, or just regular people who want to edit their vacation videos. Wow, what a day for AI news! From controlling computers with words to tiny storage drives with massive power, from Excel that understands plain English to AI that can edit videos for you, the future is definitely here, and it's absolutely incredible. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, Kitty AI Daily, for all the latest AI news. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. We've got more amazing AI news coming your way. Thanks for watching, Tech Explorers. This is Kitty signing off. Stay curious, stay excited, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.